Okay, so what do you think of the white background? I don't know. I don't know if I'm really feeling it. I think I might switch back to green. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to switch to green. Okay, happy almost end of May, everyone. So I thought I'd do another one of those like monthly favorite videos with some of the cool shit that I found this month. For those of you who haven't seen my monthly favorite videos before, I'll put annotations somewhere up on the screen right now. Feel free to go have a look at them. What these are is just me talking about cool shit I found out from the past month. Or it could just be cool stuff that I've known about for ages and I'm just using this opportunity to tell you about it. So the first thing on the list is an online webcomic. Of course it's online, it's a webcomic, called Goblins. It's been on the go for a while now, so it kind of started out as kind of like a joke, sort of little comedy comic strip, but it's been going for so long now that it's actually kind of got real deep and like the story's really developed and stuff now. Originally it was supposed to be like the inside of a game of Dungeons and Dragons, but it was like told from the perspective of like the lowest level monsters, so goblins. And it was sort of just wacky and kind of slapstick, and it wasn't super detailed drawings or anything. But as it went on, the characters of the actual goblins started getting real good and people started really liking them. So the writer, I cannot remember his name. I really need to start taking down the names of the people who create this stuff. But a lot of the fans of the series started to really like the characters of the goblins. So basically the creator started fleshing out the characters more. So there's some bits that are actually pretty epic, and then there's like other bits that really make you feel, you know? Make you feel. And like I was saying, the art style at the beginning of the series isn't super good, but as the series goes on, you can tell that they started putting a lot more time into like the drawing and like the colouring and everything of it, so it gets a lot more detailed and the stories get like a lot more intense. It's pretty awesome that when you look back on it, it just started off as a little joke, but there was so much to it that it kind of changed over time and became way more serious. If I had to pick a favourite character from Goblins, it'd probably be Min-Max, because he's bald and I'm bald, and that makes me feel for him as a character. The next thing I wanted to talk about is a YouTube channel called Sun Creature Studios. They started making this little web series called Tales of Eltherion. I think that's the way to pronounce it. I find it kind of reminds me of older cartoons a little bit for some reason. From what I can tell so far is it's just about these random heroes and their stories in like this magical land. And I think the really cool thing about the stories is that there's like no dialogue. It's literally all visual. My favourite one so far has been, I think it's called Tale of the First Hero, and it's kind of like an origin story to what all the other heroes are looking for. The weird thing about it is that even though the animation style is real like happy and kind of cartoony, there's some pretty grown up stuff in there. Like there's characters get fucking limbs cut off. In one of them there's a guy just gets his fingers chopped straight off. They don't make a big point of like shocking you with that stuff, but it's in there. There's also sort of nudity in there, but I mean the most extreme case of this is just like you see some boobs sometimes. They also have a Kickstarter on the go that they're trying to get funding for more random episodes, I think, or you can vote for which stories you want to hear about. It seems like they really listen to their audience about what their audience wants to see. Even if you're a bit on the fence about it, I'd still recommend checking it out, even just like for 5 minutes. So if you like animation or like cartoons or anything in any way, definitely check out this YouTube channel. Right, next thing I want to talk about is this little fella right here. This is the C920 webcam from Logitech. So I've been researching webcams and stuff for a while now, mainly because I really wanted to start on YouNow, which is a live streaming site. You can find the link somewhere on the screen. But I wanted the image quality to be like as good as possible. So this is apparently like the best webcam money can buy. I picked it up for like €70. I think it was on sale in like PC World. You still might be able to get it for that price. It's able to stream in 720p. On the box it says 1080p, but I've read reviews that it just kind of doesn't work that well, and apparently gets really laggy when you try. The only thing that I was disappointed with was the quality of the inbuilt microphone. It's terrible. When it comes down to it though, the image quality is so good, it's kind of worth it. All you really need to do is get like an external microphone or something and just plug that into your computer. If you're really interested in starting on Twitch or on YouNow, this is probably the best webcam you're going to get for that. I know a lot of the larger Twitch streamers use it for like their chroma keying and stuff when they're down in the corner of the screen. Just on a little side note real quick, I wanted to mention that I've started doing regular live broadcasts on YouNow. I'm not sure if I have any kind of real schedule for that. I'm thinking every Tuesday or Wednesday maybe. I'll leave a link in the description below if I can't leave one on the screen right now. It's really interactive and it's a lot of fun, so if anyone's bored and they see that I'm live streaming, I tend to announce it on my Facebook page or on my Twitter. If you see I'm online, feel free to stop in and we can have a chat. So last thing I'm going to mention is a game that I've not got a chance to play yet, that I probably won't get a chance to play for the immediate future, and that isn't actually properly out yet. Yet I'm super excited for it. Like, super excited for it. So it's called Star Citizen. The developers who are making it had a Kickstarter a little while ago. When I say a little while ago, I mean like a year ago. And they just wanted to make like a basic kind of flight sim with really good graphics. And it easily got its Kickstarter goal. I think it was like 1 million or something crazy like that. Once they hit their goal, it kind of kept going and they got like 70 million. I think it's like the most well-funded Kickstarter game there's ever been so far. So instead of making like this basic space sim, they were like, we could make this the best game ever. They've fleshed it out so it's, okay, you're in a spaceship for a lot of it, but you can just get out of your ship. You can like board other ships, you can float around space. It turns into like a first person / third person shooter, and you can like board other people's ships. It's also going to be like an MMO if you want it to be, so you can play with other people or board other people's ships, or they can board your ships and you can fight them. And it's also not just you flying your own ship. The whole way they're putting it is that you don't control a spaceship, you control a guy controlling a spaceship. So you don't even necessarily have to fly your own ship. There are ships that can have like multiple people in its crew. So you could be like manning the navigation or in like a gun turret. Or you could be the pilot if you wanted to be. Or you could be like running the engines or loading weapons. There's like tons of roles for like crew members. So you could be playing with your friends, but you're all just in one ship. It's probably me getting my hopes up for it, but it's gonna make my dreams of being in Firefly a reality. At the moment you can still pledge money to it. When you do, they give you like a ship or whatever kind of package deal, like a bit of extra in-game currency or a specific ship. I think the biggest pledge you can give is like 20 grand, and they give you like every ship in the game. I don't know who's gonna buy that, but you know there's gonna be one person out there. And the thing that's got me super hyped for it is that it's fully integrated in the Oculus Rift. So it's looking to be like the most immersive virtual reality experience so far. So you could be sitting at home with your joystick and your accelerator thingy majig, I don't know what that's called. But then you have the Oculus Rift on as well. So you can feel the joystick in your hand and you can accelerate and slow down and have all the control over your ship. But you can actively be looking around your cockpit as well. Like that might not sound like a big deal to a lot of people, but that blows my f***ing mind. But in saying all that, they've openly said that you're gonna need a really good computer to run it. It's not coming to consoles. Your standard shop-bought PC isn't gonna be able to run it. You're gonna have to upgrade your computer a bit. But then on the other hand, there's a really strong online community for this game. So the forums have like guides for people to build their own computers to play Star Citizen on. And people are already like forming up into crews and stuff before the games even come out. And it's made so much money that they've put in like a crazy amount of features. Like all the ships are modular and like fully customizable. So you could outfit a ship for like combat or for like smuggling or cargo or even like apparently pirating. You can take people hostage and put them into cages and then sell them as slaves. That is a thing in this game. So if someone puts you into slavery, you have to find a way to escape or like buy your freedom or something, or your friends have to come and help you. There's so much. I definitely recommend checking out their website and seeing what all the funding goals unlocked in the game. Oh, I'm gonna waste so much of my life in this game. I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna fly around space belting out the Firefly theme for the entire game. So that's all the cool shit for this month. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. There'll be links in the description below for everything I've mentioned. You guys have been great at recommending stuff that I should check out in the previous videos. Definitely keep that up. If there's anything that you know of that I should check out or mention, or that you think's cool, definitely mention it in the comment section below. You can also have a chat with me over Twitter or on my like page on Facebook. I'm trying really hard to be more active on them, so definitely tweet at me or give me a like on Facebook and leave a comment or a message or something and we can have a chat. And like I mentioned earlier, I'm also starting to do live broadcasts on YouNow. You could give me a follow on there and you'll be alerted whenever I'm online. Also, if these favorites videos start getting more views, I'll be able to start doing giveaways, which would be awesome. And I'll be able to do like little random competitions to give you guys free stuff. If you are interested in taking part in giveaways and you thought these videos were good, I'd be super grateful if you gave it a share down below. If you enjoyed it, you can hit the like button. If you want to see more of my videos in the future, you can hit the subscribe button. So that's all for this video. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you all next week.